Hey, English 079. I hope you're having a great week. Hope you had a great 3-day weekend. Let's take a look at what you're doing this week. I'm going to share my screen with you. If you go to our Blackboard page, just take a quick look at the syllabus. All you need to do is complete journal number 3. And then the other thing you need to do, because it looks like everybody did a really good job of uploading the rough drafts of their summaries to the discussion board, what you need to do by Wednesday of this week, so by midnight tomorrow, because I'm posting this on Tuesday, by midnight on Wednesday night, all you need to do is go to the discussion boards where you posted your rough drafts. And what I'd like you to do is go to both discussion boards, and I want you to answer these questions. So what you'll do, you'll answer the questions for two people. So you go ahead and copy these questions. Okay, cool, copy. And then you go to maybe summary peer review 1, and maybe I'm going to peer review Ms. Nelson. I'll click there. Okay, great. So I'm going to download the file. I'm going to read the summary. After I read the summary, I'm going to click reply. And then I'm going to paste these questions in there, and I'm going to answer the questions. Is the author's name correctly listed in the first sentence? Well, in this case, remember the paradigm shift, the subway paradigm shift, there's an author. On the chess reading, there is no author. So if there's no author, it's okay. You could say, no, but there was no author listed, so it is fine. Okay, something like that. Let's see, according to your partner's summary, what is the topic of the article? Okay, that first sentence of the summary should tell the reader what the topic is. So for instance, the learning chess is about, so you might say the topic is gaining respect from one's father by learning to play chess. Okay, so that's essentially it. And so now that should be it, right? So take a look at your partner's first sentence. What did the partner generally say? Okay, was the main point, main idea. That's essentially what should be in that first sentence. Again, if you have forgotten how to do summarization, go back and take a look at my previous Zoom videos, and I explain all of that. So just remember to take a look at, especially last week, I explained it pretty thoroughly, especially in Comp 1. So take a look at that. And I think in this class I also did too. So just take a look at those. But basically just answer these questions for your partner, and after you answer the questions, you can say, hey, you know what, there's another thing I think you should know, and say, by the way, work on, this, and this. If you want to, you can do that. But basically all you have to do by Wednesday at midnight of this week is go to two people in both summaries. So summary 1 and summary 2, you'll cover two people in both summaries, and answer these questions. And what I want you to try to do is find a person who hasn't been reviewed yet. And that's the first person you're going to review. Now, eventually, everybody's going to get reviewed, and that's fine. What we're trying to do is get it so that everybody gets 2 reviews. So try to space it out. If you see someone already has 2 reviews, go to someone who's only got 1 review or who doesn't have any reviews. We're trying to help everybody get a better summary so that Friday, when these summaries are due in Comp 1, you can hand them in with a lot more confidence, knowing that someone else has looked over your summary, and it's more likely that person, because that person is in the same class with you, that person is going to give you some basic advice, and a lot of times they'll find something that maybe you missed. So that's the goal of this assignment. So this week, all you need to do is your reflective journal number 3. So that's over here on the left, right? So reflective journal number 3. Okay, great. You're going to go ahead and click here. And just real quick, guys, remember to click where it says write submission. You can do that here. That's fine for your journals. And then the other thing you're going to do is you're going to go to discussions, and you're going to do summary 1 peer review, summary 2 peer review, both of these. And you're going to answer these questions for 2 people per peer review. So that's a total of 4 peer reviews that you're going to do for this project. Make sure you have that done by Wednesday at midnight so that you can all look at each other's summaries. Take a look. Maybe someone else is doing a better job than you. Half the time, whenever I really learned the most, I found out that I've learned from looking at other students who are taking the same class that I'm taking, and maybe they understood the assignment better. Maybe they're better at summarization. What can I learn from my classmate? That's another thing to think about when we're doing this assignment. Not just how can I help another student, but how can I learn from my classmates? Everybody's going to be posting their summaries here, and it's okay to look at everybody else's summary and say, well, maybe I didn't get it quite like this other student did. Maybe this is a better summary. Maybe I should model my summary after it. Obviously, you're not going to be able to copy and paste. If you copy and paste, you get an F, you get a 0 because that's cheating. But maybe you can say, okay, how is it that this person is approaching this assignment, and how maybe can I become better at it? Now, I took a quick glance at your submissions. A few of you have uploaded Google Docs or Pages files. These files are impossible for your partners to view. So if you think you might have handed in a Google Doc or a Pages file, something that's not a Word document or a PDF, then go back and just add that document to your original post. So for instance, Jordan, I noticed he had a Google Doc, right? So you can just click reply on your own thing and then upload a Word document after you've downloaded the Word document from Google Docs, okay? So anyway, those are the 2 things you have to do this week. One is due by Friday at midnight, the journal. The other, the summary, peer review, those are due by midnight on Wednesday night. So just work on those. If for some reason you can't get around to it till Thursday morning, it's not the end of the world, but you want to give your fellow classmates as much time to look over those notes as possible so that we can all make changes for Friday night. Okay, guys, so I hope you're having a good week, and I will see you guys next week on our regular scheduled Zoom call, which will take place on Monday of next week. So guys, thanks so much, and get to work. And if you have any questions, let me know.